A deep rumble, the heart of the German steel industry. But this heartbeat is getting weaker. The era of steel made in Germany is about to end. What once stood for quality, engineering and prosperity is threatening to disappear. For tens of thousands of people, this isn't just some far-off worry, it's their harsh reality. Steel is the backbone of the German economy. In cars, bridges, wind turbines, and machines. If this foundation crumbles, the whole system will totter. It's about more than just balance sheets. It's about identity, pride, and the promise that work brings security. This promise is being broken right now. For cities like Duisburg or the Saarland, it feels like the ground is being pulled out from under their feet. The looming silence when the blast furnaces cool down is not a peaceful silence, it's the end of an era. The drama is almost too much to grasp. Are we ready to pay this price? Or do we fight for Germany's industrial heart? Before we continue with the video, please subscribe to this channel now. Thank you very much. The news sounds like an obituary. ThyssenKrupp is cutting 11,000 jobs, almost every second job. Production capacities are shrinking, plants like Kreuztal Eichen are closing. The entire industry is bleeding out. Crude steel production is collapsing. Forecasts are being lowered. A domino effect is spreading through the value chain. Protests in Duisburg show people are fighting not just for jobs, but for their dignity. The IG Metall demands protection, but companies feel squeezed by the market. Behind every number is a person, a locksmith, an engineer, an apprentice. Their future is uncertain. Plant closures rip wounds into cities and regions. With every factory, bakeries, pubs, and craft businesses also die. It's a slow bleeding out of entire regions. The social infrastructure is crumbling. The crisis doesn't just hit industry, but local life. What remains is uncertainty. Why is the German steel industry faltering? Weak demand from the automotive, mechanical engineering, and construction industries. The reliance on these industries is becoming a threat. At the same time, cheap steel from Asia, especially China, is flooding the market. German manufacturers are struggling with high environmental regulations and energy costs, while competitors produce more cheaply. New US tariffs are making the situation worse. Politicians remain vague about relief. Electricity remains expensive. The global market is closing off. German exports are stalling. Companies are responding with job cuts and production reductions. For employees, this isn't a change, but a clear cutting. The industry's existence is at stake. It's a perfect storm of global competition, costs, and political uncertainty. The loss of steel made in Germany would be a shock for the economy and society. Not only are 80,000 jobs directly affected, up to 4 million jobs indirectly depend on steel. If the factories close, an industrial lifeline breaks. A chain reaction threatens. Know-how, innovation, and added value are lost. Germany would become dependent on imports and global crises. The social consequences would be severe. Unemployment, decaying cities, crumbling infrastructure. Hopelessness and social tensions could grow. It's about social peace and national sovereignty. Without our own steel production, we lose control and security. The pandemic and the war in Ukraine have shown how dangerous dependence is. The decline of the steel industry is a matter of national security. If we allow this, we are cutting off the branch of our prosperity. Is there hope? The buzzword: green steel. Climate-neutral production with hydrogen. Billions in funding are flowing. Pilot plants are being built. The transformation could secure jobs and the location, but it's expensive and risky. The technology isn't fully developed yet, and green hydrogen is scarce and expensive. Even in the best-case scenario, fewer jobs will be needed than before. Investors like Daniel Kshetinsky bring capital, but worries about a sell-off are growing. The question remains: is it about profit or Germany's future? We are at a crossroads. If the transformation succeeds, the steel industry will survive. If we fail, a historic decline threatens. The end of steel made in Germany would be the end of a promise. The glow in the blast furnaces hasn't gone out yet, but it's threatening to. It's up to us whether we keep this fire alive.